Yo, what's going on, guys? So in this video, we're back looking at frames, and this time we're going to look at a rear hand and a lead hand if we miss a shot. So it's a great way of being able to stay on the inside, but be in a safe position where you're in control. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start with the rear hand frame, all right? What we're going to do to set this up is we're going to miss a shot. Obviously, ideally, you'd want to land every punch, but realistically, that's not going to happen. There's going to be times where you miss shots, and that can leave you in an open position. So if I throw a right hand and Tommy was to slip it and counter, then it's easy for me to get countered, all right? It becomes a game of me throwing the shot and whose hand can get back, whether their hand or my hand can get back in a safe position. But even if I recoil on that shot and Tommy hits the hook, this is still in a great position to get hit because I've recoiled into a stance and then I'm just taking the front of the punch, all right? So what we want to do is, even if we miss a shot, is stay in control. So if I throw this right hand and Tommy slips, I want to come onto the side of the neck. I'll show you from the other side so it's a bit easier for you to see. So if he slips out, I'm going to look to then re-control here. I want to be strong and heavy with this post, all right? I don't just want to go here and keep my arm out, because now if Tom moves forward, then that post doesn't do anything, yeah? Same with a punch. If he slips and I keep it out straight like this and he punches, I'm still going to get hit. So as soon as I've missed that shot, I want to recoil in a position where I'm strong. So elbow comes down and hand around the neck. So he looks to slip the shot, and then I recoil here. Now I'm in control. So if Tommy looks to punch, I can control the base and move. So as soon as he looks to hit, I'm in a strong position, okay? If he gets framed on here and he wants to move, I can also control the movement, all right? The third thing is, if I want to move, I can control. So if I miss the shot and I can control, I can cut the angle and then I can look to punch. It's also a great position, if you miss, to be able to stay inside the pocket and carry on punching. So if I throw a 1-2 and Tommy slips the punch, here I can control. And now while I'm in this position, I can still look to attack and carry on reframing in that position. So even if someone's missing the shot, here I can still stay in a good position to find my punches and look to attack while I'm inside that pocket. So the same is going to work on the lead hand. So if I was to miss a hook, for example, so if they roll under, I can reframe again with this hand. It's going to keep me in a safe position, and it's also going to allow me to be in control at all times, all right? So especially missing a hook is something that can lead you in a vulnerable position. So if I swing for a hook and Tommy rolls, it's normally going to be in a bad position from here. They create a line where they're going to be in a better space to attack you. And it's also hard to throw a hook and then come back to your stance. Because you're throwing it with such momentum, it's hard to recoil. It's going to take a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this hook, and then I'm going to reframe on the side of the neck again. Same position. As soon as I miss, I'm in strong and I'm controlling the neck. So Tommy rolls, I come here and I reframe. Now same again. Tommy looks to punch, I can control, okay? If he looks to move after rolling, here I can control, okay? If I want to move and he rolls, here, again, I'm in control and I can attack. The other thing is I can also attack from there, again, the same as the rear hand frame. If we go here, I can look for shots to attack on, and then we can just switch. So it's a real good way to just stay safe when you're inside the pocket, because one thing is, if they slip, if they look to punch, I can control the posture, so I'm not going to get countered as much. The other thing is you're able to dictate what goes on. Whether you want to create space and you want to be on the outside, you would look to frame and move. If you want to stay inside that pocket, you can throw the shot, frame, and you can look for openings. Yeah, so it's a real good position to be able to throw a shot, and even if you miss, you're still in control of the fight, all right? So that's the rear and the lead hand frames when you're missing a shot. Give it a try, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.